We're the crazy ones.
Are you one of the crazy ones? Do you aspire to be a successful entrepreneur? Then what qualities must you possess to be a successful entrepreneur? This is a highly debated question. I believe it all comes down to one quality. They all know how to execute. So join me as we meet crazy people that will share the story of their entrepreneurial journey. I hope you'll be inspired. If so, please subscribe.
You ain't gonna eat that, are you?
Yeah, I am. In this episode of An American Entrepreneur, we're going to the Dallas Farmers Market District located at the south side of downtown Dallas. We're going to meet up with a husband and wife team who started a men's grooming products business called Big Daddy Beard. They began their business at home in their garage and now have this amazing brick and mortar location. So come on and join me. I think you'll be highly inspired. Hello, Big Daddy.
How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Welcome.
Thanks for having me come in here today. I know it's Saturday and it's pretty busy, but there's nobody in here right now. I think we can catch a few seconds.
Okay.
Well, show us around your store real quick. First off, introduce yourself, you and your wife here.
Doug Yarbo, my wife Melissa. Hi. She is the creator of Big Daddy Beard. And I'm just the model and the trophy husband.
There you go. That's what I was thinking before you even said that. Well, give us a tour here. Let's start. I always like to start maybe far right, and let's just kind of work our way around.
Okay. Well, so we have 7 different fragrances. So we have our Little Mama, which is a hibiscus and guava blend. Okay. Then my personal favorite will be your Debonair. It's going to be a tobacco with a hint of blueberry. Our All-American, spicy citrus and musk. Scotch whiskey is going to be a vanilla bourbon. Our barbershop's going to be an amber bay rum and musk. Gives that old talcum powder smell, old barbershop. Texas Cowboy is going to be a musk, citrus, and cedar wood. And Little Mama's favorite is our Dauntless. It's going to be a leather, oak moss, and black currant. And in all these, we do make a shampoo, conditioner, tattoo butter, cologne, oil, balm, and soap, and shave soap and mustache wax. And then we have our candles and our wax melts. Okay. And over here, we have ties and belts for our dads and our guys. Our whiskey rocks. So, to chill your whiskey. Uncle Irvin's beef jerky. They're a Go Texan partner along with us.
Exactly. What is Go Texan?
Go Texan is sponsored by the Department of Agriculture here in Texas, and it's all your products are being made here in Texas.
Oh, that's really cool.
So, yes, sir. So, it's all produced here. So, then we have our 33 Books Company. They're out of Seattle, and he still uses a 100-year-old print machine to do all of his stuff. Then all of our logo shirts.
Who's this guy's face over here?
That would be Big Daddy himself.
All right, I can see.
So, and then this one here is very popular with the ladies. So the reason we started this is here there's not a whole lot for the guys. So we brought in our Horn Legend polos. So our guys that like to look nice, feel comfortable. Probably one of the best shirts I've ever put on my body.
Okay. All right. I noticed this rack over here. It's pipes. Did you make this yourself?
Yes, sir. We sure did. Me and Little Mama actually made it. So.
I like that. It goes to show you don't have to spend $1 million to open up a retail shop. You can make stuff like this yourself.
You go to buying gas fittings, it can get a little entertaining.
When did you start this business?
So Melissa started this business November will be 6 years ago. She started it because the stuff I was ordering online, I didn't like the way it looked and felt. She didn't like the way it smelled. So she said she could make something that smelled better and worked better, and she has proven that time and time again. So.
And did you start this out of your house?
Yes, sir. Out of our garage.
Well, how did you actually go from the house? I mean, when did you really get serious in this? How did you actually like do a launch?
Well, we've been doing a lot of shows, you know, from farmers markets to trade shows. And then last year, we had the opportunity to move into here last November, and it's just been a blessing. So we've got a great customer base, loyal customers, and of course, Little Mama makes a superior product.
And whenever you moved in here, were you also on the internet? Did you sell online, or did you move in here first?
Yes, sir. No, sir. We, BigDaddyBeardOil.com has been going for 6 years now, almost 6 years now. So we have a great following. And then, of course, social media has also been a big help.
How'd you come up with the name Big Daddy Beard?
That's what Little Mama calls me.
Okay, so that was well before you even had the idea of starting a business.
Yes, sir. It was always Big Daddy, so.
All right, well, so how did you learn how to make all this stuff? I mean, you don't just start making stuff like this.
That's going to be a Little Mama question.
Okay.
So she did a lot of research, a lot of trial and error, and she has perfected it.
So how do you do your marketing? I guess you use a lot of social media, or you target?
Social media and word of mouth.
All
And,
right.
of course, a lot of shows.
All right, and
And they,
do you also sell to a lot of barber shops? You do like have a distribution channel?
we do have a wholesale channel, a lot of barber shops, a lot of boutiques, a lot of women's boutiques that have a little men's section.
All right.
So, and then I work on that a lot, and then during the week, our son Cody, our oldest, he runs the store, the day-to-day operations of the store.
Are you open in this location every day, 7 days a week?
7 days a week. We only from 10 to 6. We only close 3 days out of the year.
Did you ever own a business prior to this, or is this y'all's
No,
first
sir.
business?
This is my first one.
So how did you learn how to run and operate a business? Or did you really
Trial.
know, you just rock and roll and just
Trial
jumped
and
out and
error.
did it?
Trial and error.
That's what I always tell people. You're not going to know everything. You just got to get out there and do it, and don't be afraid to fail.
You're going to make some mistakes.
Right. What are some mistakes you made, not necessarily business-wise, but in this industry, that you know now that you wish you knew when you first got started?
Should have went bigger right off the bat.
Really? Mm-hmm. So you're kind of got more of a gambler type spirit about
Yeah,
yourself.
why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to do it, go all out, right? Go all in,
Go
or
big,
don't go
go
in at
home.
all. Well, as far as business, what is some advice you've learned now that you wish you knew a few years ago? General business advice.
Okay. Don't be afraid to ask questions.
Right. Yeah.
Don't be afraid to ask questions.
Right. Do you have a mentor?
Just good friends.
Well, that's good. That's
Good
what you
friends.
need. Yeah. Well, what's the biggest seller in this kind of market here? What really sells the most?
The Texas Cowboy Oil and Balm and Bar Soap.
Okay. And then I noticed, of course, you've got like what, five different scents?
7 total.
7 total.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well,
We'll see you at the State Fair of Texas.
will be your first event at the State Fair? Or
No, sir. This actually will be our 3rd appearance at the State Fair of Texas.
do you still do shows?
Yes, sir. We do Canton First Monday every month. We do wine walks in Granbury. We do a wine and whiskey walk in Weatherford. We do the national finals in Vegas, Fort Worth Stock Show, San Antonio, and Houston Stock Show.
So you're pretty much in Texas only.
Yes, sir.
As far as any kind of print advertising, like any kind of magazines or anything, have you ever done anything like that?
We were just featured in Ellis County Living. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Ellis County Living.
And now the biggest highlight of your career, you're on this channel.
That's right. Let's go. So,
Well, what else could you share to talk about your business, brag a little bit about your business?
in store, we do have our cigars. We do, our son hosts the second Friday of every month. He hosts a sipping shop
Where does that take place?
right here.
Right here? Okay.
In at the Dallas Farmers Market. So,
Okay.
But yeah, like yesterday, they had TX whiskey and lemonade.
All right, cool.
So yes, sir. So
And do y'all actually smoke the cigars in here?
We can't smoke them
In here? Okay.
But we can sell them to you, and you can take them, sit them on your balcony, and have a good cigar.
All right. Well, anything else? Because we always think of stuff after. Okay, let me ask this. What are your payment methods?
Cash, credit, no checks.
No checks? Okay, so you don't do Zelle, Venmo, and all
Yes.
that? Oh, you do that?
Yeah, I mean,
Is it Zelle that we do? Or?
Zelle and Cash App.
Yeah. Zelle.
So, okay, well, I can see real quickly that this is the brains of the whole operation
Yes.
right here.
This is who you should have been focusing all your questions to.
Well, Big Daddy, I really appreciate you so much coming on this channel and sharing your story here. Oh, one last question. What were you doing before you started this business?
I did commercial heating and air.
And how about you?
I was actually commercial at heating and air, just in the office. So
Okay.
I did payroll and HR.
Okay.
And
All right, so this is what you do full time now,
Yes,
obviously.
And
Okay.
our son was in plumbing, and
Okay.
so he came on full time.
Is this your only location?
Yes.
Right now.
So you do plan on opening up other locations, I suppose, if
Yeah, if we can continue to grow, then yes, I can see another location.
okay. All right, well, guys, I appreciate it, and y'all have a great Saturday.
Thank you
so
very much.
I have no doubt this business is going to be very successful. Big Daddy seems to have a nice blend of products that go together well. I think the biggest takeaway from Big Daddy is his advice about going big. One of the most common regrets I hear from people that have experienced a business failure is that they admit that they were not giving their business 100%. They wish they had gone all out. Also, as Doug and Melissa mentioned, they have never owned a business before. So many people think you have to know a lot about business before you start one. Sure, that's helpful, but as Doug mentioned, ask a lot of questions. Don't be afraid to ask anything. Remember, all experts were beginners at some point in their life. As always, I hope this video added value and you enjoyed it. I'm Curtis Mohlberg. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.